Hello, welcome back to the School of Brujas. This is your host, Maria Verde, and today I have prepared for you a July 2020 forecast. So let's jump into it and look into this beautiful month of July. July, for most people in the northern hemisphere, is one of the hottest months. And it was very funny because pulling the cards for the month, the theme of the month, I pulled the Sun card. So the Sun card, it makes sense because it's hot, the sun is out, but it's also representing good fortune, happiness, joy, and harmony. The sun comes up to lead the way, to say to us, hey, you're doing good, and I'm going to shine your path. So really, this is about bringing a lot of light after this few months of craziness. So this is really a good card for this month. And it's a wonderful start, right? Now, also the numerology of this month is the 7th month of the year, and the year is 2020. So if we add all of those numbers, we come down to the master number 11. The master number 11, that is all about angelic assistance and support throughout the month. So it's like, yes, we have all this help. And this 11 number, it's also breaking down into a 2, right? 1 plus 1 is 2. So we do have all the help that we need because there is a lot of personal growth in the month that the angels are reminding us that we don't have to do it alone. We're getting spiritual help, but we're also are able to get help from outside. So if you find yourself stuck or in a particular position where you feel like you're not moving forward, you always can ask a friend, ask somebody for advice, because 2 is the number of partnership. So when in doubt, ask for help, whether it's human help or divine help. You have your angels to your assistance. They're available. It's a wonderful number to have at our disposal as well. As part of this reading, I also pulled up a rune card, and I pulled out Fehu. I hope that I'm correct spelling it or saying it correctly. Fehu is the rune that is the rune of good luck and fortune. So it's really it's the cattle rune, and it's about wealth, it's about luck, it's about new beginnings. So this represents also personal power, financial strength, and prosperity. So we have the sun, we have the prosperity, we have the partnerships, we have a lot of personal growth, but everything looks like it's going to be shining upon us, that we're going to get the help that we need, and we're going to go through this month with quite a bit of assistance at our disposal. But it's not all happiness. On July 1st, we start the month with Saturn retrograde in Capricorn. Saturn, it's very much like a disciplinarian. It's kind of like the person that tells you what you need to do and whether or not you're reaching your goals, and push harder, and you have to live according to your divine purpose, and always trying to get us to do the right thing, right? It's a disciplinarian. If you want to think of it as your high school principal, that will be the role of Saturn. But now it's on retrograde, so it's pretty much telling you to chill. Not chill to the point of partying, but just to really reevaluate. A lot of these retrogrades bring back the words RE before anything, any verb. So it's about reevaluate, re-examine, rethink, relax, right? And it's in Capricorn. So it's retrograde in Capricorn. And Capricorn tends to be our ambitious sign, the sign that works, and never stops. So now Saturn retrograde in Capricorn is asking us, all of us, because this is about the collective consciousness, to slow down and to think about the things that worked in the past. And to really be successful is really about change. Because, keeping up with the old self routines that Capricorn has been doing for so long, because that is a tendency of earth signs, routines and pattern and lists and to-dos. This is really about change, bringing change into the way you work and you operate in order to be successful. The next event in July is our full moon in Capricorn, and it's also a lunar eclipse. Now, when we have these full moons, it's really about releasing all the things that don't work. So really about working yourself to exhaustion. It's just not working, right? Not working for anyone. Working yourself for the sake of security is just not working. So really it's asking you to bring change so that you can bring light to the things that matter to you, that bring you love and joy and hope, and make you feel that whatever it is that you're doing for a living is bringing change into somebody's life, that you're making a difference. So that is a very important full moon in Capricorn, but it's also a lunar eclipse. So it's really about bringing closing big projects, and really about setting the intention so that you can let go of the things that were working you to death, and really bring yourself into a space where you can bring something different, something that fills you, something that is very fulfilling. And from that, we go into our next event, which is Mercury direct in Cancer. Now, Mercury is about communication and transportation, so it's going direct. A lot of people may be happy that this is happening pretty soon, July 12th, so that we don't have to deal with all of these computer issues and all the stuff and delays in the road or travels. And it's going direct, but it's going direct in the sign that is Cancer. So Cancer, it's about being home and about domestic life, the domestic life, and a lot of the emotions. So it really brings up the topic of having these sometimes unpleasant conversations, these domestic talks, of bringing up the things at home that are working or not working. So Mercury is about communication. So you really need to bring your A game when it comes to dealing with communication with your family, with your friends, with anyone, because it can really assist you to be your best version of yourself when it comes to speaking yourself clearly and being assertive to your needs, assertive with your feelings, so that it doesn't have to be all drama and what she meant to say or how she looked at me. So really be to the point, be direct, concise, precise, so that everybody can benefit from your conversations and your interactions. So if there's something particular at home that is coming up, like I have an issue with my dogs from time to time, and I have to make changes, and I have to talk to my significant other so he can help me. But when I tell him that I have to really rehearse, especially now that Mercury is still retrograde, so he doesn't catch any bad feelings because I'm bossing him around. But I'm really coming from a space of experience, hey, I know my dog better than you do because she's mine and she lived with me for a long time, and I know her moods and craziness. So I'm just telling you because I know how crazy she is. I'm trying to help you, and in the process help myself. So it's really about bringing up your best game when it comes to Mercury going direct. And while it's still in retrograde, please be careful with how you communicate and the words that you choose for any kinds of interaction. Sometimes we have challenging relationships, so it's very important that we take some time to rehearse in our minds the things that we're going to say, because it's retrograde. So we need to rethink, and we need to really rehearse in our heads without hurting anybody, so that we avoid a whole lot of miscommunication and issues within the family. The next event that we do have is a new moon in Cancer on July 20th. New moon, Cancer season, again, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions up in the air, and a lot of family focus, family change that needs to come up, because with the new moon, you set your intentions for change, for new, for bigger, for better, for brighter. So it's really about having all that attention, so that unit, that is the most important unit that you could ever have, your family, operates in a way that you feel like somebody has your back. And when it doesn't, it's important you identify what aspects are not working, and communication is going to be on our side by July 20th, because Mercury is going to be direct. So not only we're going to be able to be clear speaking with our partners and our families as far as the things that you want to see, the changes that you would like to see in your households, but there's a new moon, so we can maybe set an intention together so that the prayers collectively are stronger. And then after this new moon in Cancer, we jump into this Leo season. So Leo jumps in and says like, okay, we're done with all this personal growth. I'm done with all of these feelings, those emotions. It's time to have fun. And yes, that's the theme of Leo. It may come up as being a little bit of self-absorbed, but who cares? Enjoy yourself. Have fun. You survived 2020 so far, and that is a huge accomplishment. So give yourself a pat in the back and just have a lot of fun. This is not all about personal growth and crying and the emotions and all of that. It's really about giving yourself recognition for pushing through all of this chaos and all of this confusion and all the stuff that was going on for the last couple of months. So really, this is a time for having fun, and even better here in the northeast, on the northern side of the world, where we get to enjoy the summer. So really enjoy and leave behind a lot of the drama. When we have too much fun, sometimes drama comes up. So just really avoid all the drama and just be playful. Just playful for the remaining of the month and into August. So thank you very much. This is a short synopsis of what July has in store for us. This is now Aries. We're going to give you a forecast for July 2020. And the card that I have for Aries that came up from the tarot, we have the Empress. And the Empress, it brings up this comfort and this warmth, and really reminding you to take time for yourself, to nurture yourself, bring up a lot of self-care into your life, and really take care of yourself first throughout the month. And that means really spoiling yourself and taking care of your personal needs. It's also a card that symbolizes fertility, so it's a good time to conceive. The next card that I have from the Oracle, it's finding sanctuary. So when everything else is going crazy in our worlds, and when you feel overwhelmed, we do have the astrological influences that are in retrograde. We have planets in retrograde, and sometimes that can make us feel overwhelmed, and this card is really asking you to go within, to take time for yourself. So if we have the Empress telling you to chill and relax, this card is telling you to find a space where you can be quiet, where you can really listen to your thoughts and pay attention to how you really feel, know how people are telling you feel, and really have time for yourself to open up to your spiritual source, so that you're able to hear the messages that are going to help you move forward through any challenges that you may have throughout the month. We have an ascended master that is going to be helping you throughout the month, and that is Isis. And Isis, again, is reminding you to keep balance in your life. Whatever is going on, work, home, make sure that you have balance and take care of yourself. Even if it is 30 minutes where you can do a quick yoga class, or finding something where you can find joy. Isis is helping you say no when people are asking you to do too many things, because you can do it, but it doesn't mean that you should do it, Aries. And the one affirmation that I have for you to continue through this month is: the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. So the universe is listening. Every time you're going crazy and you say nope, I need to center, I need to ground, I need time for myself. And the moment you realign into the space of peace and tranquility and love, The universe knows, like, hey, this girl got it. Taurus. What I have for Taurus is the card of the Fool. And the Fool, it's about leap of faith, new beginnings, and uncertainty. And it could be being naive if you're not careful with your choices. So the card that we have next for you is Narrow Pathway. It's asking you to tread carefully, thoughtfully. So it's really before you jump into something crazy and just think of relocating without a plan. These cards are telling you, okay, you're going to do something new, you're going to take a chance, but have something laid out for yourself, maybe some savings, and be prepared. And let's do this so that it can be something successful. It's not telling you not to go forward. It's just telling you, okay, let's do this smart. Let's plan. Let's have something laid out so that at least I don't find myself in trouble. The Ascended Master that is going to be helping you throughout the month is Ganesha. Ganesha is about abundance and it's about grounding. So if you need to ground, you can help. You get the help of Ganesha to ground and remove obstacles. Ganesha is great to remove all obstacles out of the way so that you can move with ease and grace. We said before that this month is about asking for help, partnership. So if you can't ask an actual friend, you can definitely count on Ganesha and he will give you the help you need, removing all obstacles, even if it is in your head that you're confused and you don't know how to move forward. Ganesha can help you ground so that your mind can be clear and you can move forward with ease and grace. The affirmation that I have for you for this month to push you forward is that I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. All right, so that is a pretty good cards that you have going on, Taurus. Gemini, and you have the sun shining upon you, guiding your path. And it's a beautiful card that it's also linked to begin now. Whatever project that you have and you may not feel ready to start it, to move forward, it's really all indicating that it's really time to move. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to know enough. But it's really about starting. It takes you to move along the path and says, you have to begin now. And this is the time to take your first step. Just take a first step and decide the name of your business. Take a next first step that is going to be, okay, what platform am I going to use? It's going to be, do I need an office space or am I going to do this online? Take the first step to make this new project, this new baby that you do have, because you also have the fertility card with Pan as your Ascendant Master, helping you bring new life. Create whatever it is that you want to create. All of these forces are assisting you, Gemini, to really decide what it is that you want to do and move forward. Don't hesitate. Just go forward because you have all the help that you need around you. And you do have a affirmation for the remaining of the month to help you. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. So when you're feeling in doubt, you definitely can ground. Pan is also about the earth. Connect with nature. You have the sun. Spend some time soaking up the heat, the warmth to help you refuel, recharge so that you can move forward and accomplish whatever it is that you do want into this new project, new chapter of your life. Or if you decide to have a baby, here you go. It's a good time. Cancer. You got one of my favorite cards, and that is a Death card. It's a card of transformation, and the way that I want to see it's this card, it's a way for you to invite change into your life. It's not an easy process, my friend Cancer. Definitely it's going to be something that's going to require a lot of spiritual stamina, but you can do it. During this month, you're going to see that things are not going to work out for you. the way you used to be and used to handle things are not going to be the same, and you're going to be forced into a new phase of your life. And that is a good thing because it's pushing you forward. And the challenge is really for you, showing in the Finding Sanctuary card, to open up to your spiritual sanctuary, to the spiritual source. So, really about opening up to detachment of the way things used to be, detachment of the pleasures of life, the things that don't serve you. So, that is really a challenge for you, but you have help. You have help if you're able to find stillness, quietness, so that you can recognize those aspects of yourself that need to let go. You have the help also of the Ascended Master Parvati, who is the second wife of Lord Shiva and the mom of Ganesha. And she comes to your assistance. She comes to you the same way that came to Shiva after he was mourning the death of his first love, his first wife. So it's really about comforting you and helping you find solutions to any problems. Anytime that you feel stuck, she's there to help you move forward. And the affirmation for you is, I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. Leo, we have the beautiful card of the Chariot. So that is just signifying that a difficult time is behind you. It's victory on your side and balance is restored. You have the two horses, black and white there, symbolizing the yin and yang, and the balance is restored in your universe. So congrats to you, Leo. The next card that you have is answering the call. So spirit started whispering to you, or maybe it's been whispering the entire time, but you finally are able to hear. You're able to hear the calling to your service, to the thing that you want to do. And it's really stirring up all these feelings within yourself, within your soul. And you'll know because it will sing to your heart. And it's definitely going to feel like a calling for a higher service, for something bigger than just your ego. Because Leo, let's just be honest, Leos can be all about themselves and their ego, but some of you are having this high calling to serve and this high calling from spirit for whatever it is that you're needed. You have assistance from one of the ascended masters, and that is Pallas Athena, and is asking you to detach from drama. Because what tends to happen is that we think that in the spiritual world that there is no egos and, everybody's an enlightened being. And the truth is that that is not true. So what Pallas Athena is there to help you is to really remove yourself from all the ego trips going around you, all the people and these enlightened beings telling you that they found a way and you need to follow them, or anything else that is perhaps even affecting your own ego. So really detach from drama and really pay attention to the things that resonate true to your heart. That is how you know that is not ego-based, because it resonates with your heart. But if you feel that somebody has wronged you because you are wrong, that is more like a being right. I need to be right and I need to be the center of attention all the time. And those are the things that you want to release, detach, and let go. And Pallas Athena is there to help you. She's holding a sword and she can definitely cut all those cords so that the drama can end for good. The affirmation that you have for this month is, directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So when you feel any conflict or anything that is just going crazy in your world, notice where is your attention going and use this very powerful affirmation to direct your focus into what's thriving, into what's working, to create more of that. Instead of the problem and the problem and the problem, then only the problem becomes bigger and bigger. Virgo, you have the wonderful star sign, and the star is shining, it's lighting the path, and it's really a good card to have. It's bringing a lot of inspiration into this month and finding your own light, finding your purpose, finding a lot of answers, and enlightenment. That is what this beautiful card represents. And you have the next one in the flow. So if you're able to resist control of everything and really align yourself with the creator, with the spirit and your guidance, and if you're able to hear your intuition, then you're able to just sail through this month. It's just really allowing you to go with the flow, go with ease and grace, as long as you're able to release control that you have in your as a tendency for most Virgos, that they want to control everything, and there's the need to be right. If you're able to let go and allow yourself to go with the flow, you're going to have a really wonderful month that is helped. You have a lot of help, but you have the help of this wonderful ascended master. Lu is a Celtic sun god of harvesting, and the name actually means the shining one. So we have a lot of light around you. So really allow yourself to open, to be easy, to go with grace, to go with ease, release control, and it's going to be an easy month for Virgo. The affirmation that I have for you is, I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. And that sometimes can be hard for someone, a Virgo sign that likes to control and likes to work hard and likes to be caught up into a routine. So really allow that ease. Allow into your mind changing, switching a little bit of that music that plays into your head that keeps saying that you have to do harder, more, and you're very critical, and allowing things to go with ease. So repeat that affirmation that you accept that good things come easily and you are a super attractor. Libra, you have the hangman. Everything for this month is going to look a little bit upside down. And that is not to freak you out or anything. It's just giving you the opportunity to switch your perspective on a lot of things. So finding balance, accepting the reality is a little bit different than what you expected, and really allowing help, because you have fellow travelers as your next card. Support is all around you. So when you feel confused, that you don't know what's north or south, you have the help of friends, whether they're spiritual or physical, and ask for help. So you definitely have all the support and all the love around you to helping you cope with the transition of this month. Because as we said before, this master number 11, which represents the angelic realm, is also around us because we need help. We need that two energy of partnership and asking help. So you do need that energy. It's available to you this month. So really hone in all the energy that you may need to allow yourself to go into this place of fertility. Whether it is that you want to bring life into a new project or actually a human life, you're getting the assistance of this ascended master Pan. So really allow the creative ideas, projects, or if you really want to have a kid, this is a good time. It's a good time for a lot of people. It's coming up often throughout these readings. And the affirmation I have for you is that my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So when you feel fearful, when you feel overwhelmed and crazy with whatever it is that's going on around you, just allow yourself to go back to this mantra, to this affirmation. Your true safety lies in your capacity to align with the love of the universe. Feel yourself loved, feel yourself supported, because you are. Scorpio, so you have this wonderful sun card too. So really bringing light into yourself and realizing the light within you, the light in others, and all the enlightenment that you were able to accomplish up to now, all the great ideas, the great insights that you will be able to get throughout the month of July. Now, the challenge card that I have for you, it's Walk in Beauty. The tendency for Scorpio is to be dark, to go into that very, very, very dark side that you do have. And this is about realizing beauty within you, beauty in others, creating rituals in your home and around you where you see beauty all around you, and creating more of that, because if you are generating that space at home, you'll be able to appreciate more beauty all around you everywhere. Ganesha is there to help you. That's your ascended master for the month of July. And it's telling you, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can realign. Yes, you can get off that, awful funks that you seem to get from time to time, Scorpio, and really bringing a lot of light and beauty into your life. The beautiful affirmation that I have for you is that when I surrender my will to the care of a spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Sagittarius, you have the beautiful Empress card to remind you about self-care and spoiling yourself, taking time to nurture your needs and nurture yourself during this month, this beautiful month of July. And the challenge card that I have for you, it's uncovering a treasure. So really beneath all of that difficulty, hardship, and everything else that you went through for the past weeks and the weeks to come, find beauty, find the lessons, find all the wonderful gifts that you are going to be able to bring to surface. All that treasure is really within yourself. So you learn more about yourself. You learn to hone skills you didn't even know you have. So it's really not about complaining about the difficulty and, oh shit, I have to do this again, and here we go. But it's really like, oh, I'm able to do that. I'm able to learn something new. So really look at things with the eyes of opportunity. The ascended master that you have working with you for the month is a white buffalo calf woman. And she is really bringing the energy of the ancestors, the wisdom of the ancient keepers to bring peace into your life, peace and balance and harmony into your month of July. And for the month, we have an affirmation for you that reads, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So really it's about slowing down, having trust, having patience, and doing the work. But you're going to be rewarded. You're going to find that treasure. Sagittarius, Capricorn, you have the beautiful Empress card to remind you about self-care. So really, spoiling yourself, about the taking time to nurture your needs and nurture yourself during this month, this beautiful month of July. And the challenge card that I have for you your time and uncovering a treasure. So really, because the next all of that difficulty, is hardship, and so that means that else that you went through. But you get reassurance, and you get reassurance from Saint Germain saying, find beauty, find the lessons, find all the wonderful Saint Germain works that you are going to be able to bring to surface. All that treasure is really within yourself. So you learn more about yourself. You learn to hone skills that's going around you didn't even know you have. So it's really not about complaining about difficulty and, oh shit, that you are on this again, and here we go. But it's really like, so it's really about this perspective. I'm able to learn something new. So really look at things with the eyes of opportunity forward and keep you on top of the ascended master. That because you have working with you for the month is like a white buffalo calf woman and partnership. And she is really bringing the energy of the ancestors, or in this case, you of the ancient keepers, to bring peace, to give you peace into amazing health and balance and harmony into your month of July. All that fear, all that for the month that we have an affirmation for you, and really that reads, knowing and affirming that I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. You have an affirmation. So really it's about slowing down, believing in trust, having guidance gives me certainty and the freedom that you're going to be rewarded. You're going to even find when I can't see the result yet. So even when you can't see the result and you don't know what's happening, Know that you're safe, know that you're helped, know that you're supported, and that you are on top of your game. Aquarius. We have the card of the lovers. So it's really about heating up this month for Aquarius and bringing love into your life. The lovers card, it's also about falling in love with the things that you do, as it could be that you are falling in love with someone. So really bring in the energies of love into your life with the things that you do or with the person that you are with. There is potential, of course, of meeting somebody that you may fall in love with. The challenge for this month is to walk in beauty. So finding beauty in yourself. So this is really about Aquarius being in love and finding a lot of self acceptance and self love and self esteem, so that you're able to find yourself. If you love yourself enough, if you find beauty within yourself, you'll be able to see the same in others, and you'll be able to create that space. So really invite beauty into your life by creating spaces that are harmonious and they're beautiful, right? So your house is a good space, your office, your car, everything, just make it look beautiful. You have the assistance of Horus this month, and it's really reassuring you and in your intuition, in your ability to believe and trust things that you're feeling, your gut feeling that is telling you that you're right. You're seeing the situation accurately, is telling you Horus. So it's giving you a pat in the back saying like, you got this, you're seeing things clearly, I'm just here to reassure you and move forward with you. And you have the affirmation for the month. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. So really, this is a month about love and vision and beauty. So really everything that comes through the eyes. So see yourself with the eyes of love, of beauty, loving yourself, creating that space around you, and really trusting your intuition, taking care of yourself, creating a space where you are doing the things for your body. You're taking care of your diet, you're taking care of your routine so that you're not going to bed like at 3 in the morning and then you get up, you're too tired, you eat junk, and then there is no time or energy to work out. So to really create beauty, it's like, nope, I'm going to change that. I'm going to create rituals in my life where I go to bed early, I get up early, I work out, I take a healthy breakfast. You create all that beauty in your space, so that will allow the beauty to continue coming into your life and fall in love with the things that you do. And we have Pisces. We have the Sun card shining the month of July and bringing more light into your path, reassuring you and confirming that you are in the right path. That whatever it is that you're doing as you continue to move forward, you have the sun guiding you, you have the sun energizing you, and that is a really good card for the month of July. The challenge that you do have, my friend Pisces, is grounding because as we have all these retrograde energies still present up to like almost mid-July, you have the tendency of like revisit the past or be preoccupied with the future, and this card is reminding you to stay present, to ground, to connect with nature, to look at things deeper, at a deeper level. And you have help. You have the help of Horus, that you're seeing this situation accurately. So really trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Pisces is a very intuitive sign, just it's the nature of the sign. So really trust your intuition and ground so that you can really bring a lot more light into the month of July. The affirmation for your month, it's when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So letting go of that control that you may have going on in your life will allow you to bring even more beauty into this month, Pisces.